My name's Gus Cameron, and I'm the owner of This Old Chopper. Hey, how you doing? This is Christmas Eve. What you're about to see is what I did last week. I took a road trip and seen Sean, checked out what Sean is doing, S&S Customs. And I also, 2 days later, Martin and I took a trip down to the valley to see Ralph and to see what's going on with my this old shovel head. So stay tuned. It's a good content. I got something coming up after this video. I got something coming up about indexing your spark plugs. So that's interesting. And I'll tell you all about it after Christmas. I'll work on the video maybe tomorrow or the next. I won't work tomorrow, 25th. I'll work on the Boxing Day or something like that, and show you a little something what's going on about indexing spark plugs. So it's all good. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. 560 subscribers, which is good. Really slowed down at the 550 mark. I was 554 forever. And I just looked this morning, I'm 560 for the subscribers. Very good, very good. There's tips and tricks about getting subscribers, and I got to make a little catchy intros and catchy little things, whatever. Anyways, to keep you entertained, to keep you tuned in. So, no more delays. Let's watch what I did last week, and hope you enjoy it. All right, thanks. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. What's going on? Here we are. Who's that? Sean, S&S Customs. We're out here checking him out. He's taking that damn motor out of that, and he's putting in something else. And we'll show you later what he's putting it in. Pretty damn cool, too. So, Muscle Man's going to lift that up.
Well, we both are.
Oh, are we?
Here. No,
all right.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so watch out. We're into some good stuff. All right, here we go. Yeah. Ain't that cool? Hey! So, here we are. We're, got some parts. I got a brake line. I got a brake switch. I'm gonna put the brake switch up here, I think. I was thinking of putting it back here on a caliper, but when I did my chopper, my Harley chopper, I put it up here and I was able to attach it to the brake line, the wires, make it all nice and safe. 3H24 gets one of these copper washers, then it gets these so I want it to go like that, so it goes like that. Another copper washer goes on like that, and then that goes in there like this. And as long as I don't drop anything, I'm laughing. You probably can't see what I'm doing. I'll show you once I get it in. It's just a banjo bolt with a pressure switch. It'll complete the circuit. You put power to one side of it, and it'll complete the circuit. Let's see. So there you go. So there's the banjo bolt. There's the pressure switch. I'm going to put a line on that and go back to the caliper. All right. So let's just move this back to where it was. Terrible videographer, aren't I? Can you do better? Probably yes. So, all right, here we go. So the one that I had was a 38. This is a 46. It's going to be super long. I should friggin' feed it before I so I think under here would be great. Under here. Under there would be great. Keep it off the pipe. And I think above the swing arm, something like that. Behind the shock, behind this thing. Oh Jesus, that's a good fit, I must say. So I got another couple of copper washers. Crush washers they're called, and a bolt with ports in it. So let's see what happens. So you put one copper on the bolt. Where do I want this to go? Go up the back. So I go on like that. Another copper below. So it looks like that. Right? Right? Okay. Like that. Goes in like that. And this. Yeah, so I've got a little extra. I thought I was gonna come around the back, but I guess not. Okay, so like that. Put that like that. So we'll tighten all this up. That's all right. I gotta get that off the. That's good. I like that there. Like that. Like that. I think that's good. That looks pretty safe. Nothing's getting kinked. Bring that out a bit. Yeah. I think. Let's have a little peeky bow. Master cylinder. .5. There's the line. Here. Through there, up there. And then on to the caliper. I wonder if I should come in front of the sissy bar. You know, maybe not. Anyways, I think we're in business. Yeah. So, I'll put some fluid in it and I will pump it up, see what happens. Wow, ain't that something? Use my little pump I got. Amazon, I think is where I got it from. Little vacuum pump. Put it on the bleeder. Pump it up a little bit. And we got brakes. It's working. I think I like the way I got the hose rigged. Get at the bleeder. Everything's tight. This here needs to have some kind of a little stop on it because it's moving a little bit. When the rotor, this rod will come down and hit on the rotor because everything's sort of. I gotta have some kind of a stop on it or get some kind of a better hookup. I need to connect this rod to this rotor, or no, this rod to this caliper. Sorry, and I gotta figure out how to do it. We're gonna figure it out. There's no doubt about it. Might take a road trip on Sunday down to see Ralph. He's got some work done on the shovel. He's gonna give me an update, and it's coming along. It's working good. It's looking all right. So the old Honda. One step forward, half a step backwards. So we're still going forward. All right. Thanks a lot, and we'll see what happens next. Maybe it'll be a little video of me down in the valley talking to Ralph. All right. Check you later. Hey, what's going on? Here we go. Road trip. Who's that? Martin. Who are we going to see?
Ralph.
Ralph. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see his stuff. It's going to be good. There we go. We're here. All right, let's go in and see it. This old shovel. Here we go. We made it. Who's this? Ralph. How you doing, Ralph?
Good, Gus. How you doing today?
Yeah, doing great.
Coming up to check on your little baby to see how
Yeah.
she's doing?
We had a good drive down, a little wet,
Yeah.
but it was good.
Good weather, yeah.
And we're just coming to get a little update and do some content for the page. And,
Yeah.
And don't forget to watch Ralph's channel. It's my time. Let's go. Don't forget. This is
No. But it's
79
brand new built too.
FXE.
Brand new built, including the crankshaft, everything brand new. Yeah.
So we got the pistons off, the cylinders off, the heads off. It's all off. What do you think, Ralph?
I think it's rebuildable.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
It's just how far you want to go.
Well, we got to make it run.
Yeah.
We got to make it run.
Yeah. No, it's getting there, Gus, in a matter of fact.
I know we're talking about shovel heads, but look at this thing.
I
This is
caught
a
a
show-
glimpse
and
of
this-
that in one of his videos.
Ain't that something? That's something else, I'll tell you. Can't wait to see this thing done. It's gonna be nice. What we got?
Stuff. Come have a look.
Okay.
That is beautiful. Thank you. See how far your exhaust valves are way down in there?
Oh, yeah.
See how there's this high ridge?
Yeah.
All the way up around
Yeah.
them? They've been sunk down and sunk down and sunk down inside
Wow.
a long ways. They should be, I dug these out so you could kind of have a look.
Oh yeah, look at that.
They should be sitting up like
We're
that.
at the top. Yeah.
So you can see how far. And I
How far
actually
down?
dug an old one out here so you could see one that was ground way down inside.
Oh wow. So
Now-
does that tell you they've been done a few times?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's you.
You can put seats in them, but I haven't done seats in them for years. But what you
Right.
can do is put oversized valves in them.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple steps up of oversized valves that you can do to bring that back up.
Yeah.
Because it's down so far, your valves are sticking way up through the head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they go through here, they're sticking up this really high,
Right.
and they're supposed to be a certain height. And right
Right.
now they're really high, which means your spring pressures are not what they should be.
Okay.
So by putting a oversized valve in it and
Yeah.
bringing that back down into specs, then we can shim the valve springs and get the proper spacing that you need there. I think we can salvage those, no problem. Like
Oh
that
well, that's good
with the
news.
oversized valve.
I was waiting for you to say,
No.
I got it set right here for you.
No, I think the oversized valves will bring it back in
Excellent.
place there.
Excellent.
Grind the seats and such. Your rocker boxes are all apart here, and they look good inside.
Excellent. Good.
You know, the rocker arms, and they were spaced. There's little marks on them, but I mean, they were spaced really nicely, so
Good.
they
Good
seem
news.
to be good.
Good news.
So that's the basis of the heads and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
getting them done, and then we'll work away at the piston stuff.
Sure. So yeah, here we go. There's Ralph's trike. What you got in that shovel? Yeah.
Shovel, 96.
Yeah.
96 inch. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out first. Just check everything, freshen it up.
Nice front end.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually. The flywheels are for. They're one of my projects that I've had for like 20 years.
Right.
Shovel motor, about 100 cubic inch. Those
Oh,
are
wow.
Small flywheels like a Sportster.
Yeah.
They're like four. What are they? 4 and 8 and a quarter.
Right.
Instead of 8 3/4. So they're
Nice.
half an inch smaller, so they rev really fast and stuff. But trying to get at some of my projects that I
Yeah.
never get done.
I know because people
Yeah,
keep coming and bugging you.
Well, to get you to do something else. That boy, it's just so many hours in the day.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a nice bike. There's the
Yes, that is.
There's the blacked out Evo that was running last couple episodes ago of Ralph's channel. Runs good, looks good. What are you putting that in, Ralph?
I don't have a plan yet.
Okay.
I don't have a plan yet. I just
Yeah.
wanted to finish it up, and I always wanted to build a jet black
Yeah,
motor.
yeah. No, it looks
So
very
the
nice.
motor's your own.
This here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, it's very
Yeah.
nice.
I'm like a kid in a candy store right now.
Well, you just accumulate a lot of stuff over the years.
I
You know what I mean? And
I
you
know
keep it
exactly what you
trade
mean.
off stuff, and
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like that motor that I'm doing, you know, it's stuff I've had for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just time to try and get, you know, when you start looking around all the pieces. I always say if something happened to me, the wife's better off to sell that.
There's Norman. There's Norm. Hi, Norm.
Come on over, step around there.
Okay. Ralph's
A little light here, so we can.
gonna show us what's going on, some stuff.
So. So as far as the bottom end goes, Gus,
Yeah.
this back one's not bad,
Yeah.
and this front one is. And what I want you to do is take your fingers and go that way, back and forth.
Oh yeah, I can feel that. Yep.
You know, it's not an overly amount,
No, but it is some.
but it is some there. So I've got this hole fixed with the one that had the gouges out of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at that. That's the crankcase breather hole.
That's right. Yeah, and it was all scun up, had the big ridges all the way
Very
around
good.
there. So I've done that. On the case, I was curious to do it, to see if I could do it with get no chips in the motor.
All right.
Even if we were tearing it apart, I wanted to try it and see.
Anyways, yeah.
See for future reference, because
Yeah.
they say you can, right?
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
pretty tricky back in there,
Right.
trying to keep all the chips out of it.
Right,
That's why
right.
my camera being
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
You know the
See it?
feeling.
Yeah, I do.
So
Awesome.
the piston's got a lot of clearance in them. You know, as I did kind of breezed over, but they will be out on the next video with a lot
Yeah.
of stuff about how much, but you were like 5/1000ths of an inch clearance.
Right.
And they should be 2.5 to 3.
Is that right? Okay, so it had more clearance
The
than
problem being, now I
required.
shouldn't call it a problem, but something that some people are not aware of is that I always say there's so many parts and so many different pistons and so many different things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Now your particular pistons, as I said, I shouldn't tell you because this is your steal of my next video.
Yeah.
But
Hold off
even
then,
even those pistons, let's just say, had something different about them.
yeah. Right.
They were a 2800 series, what they called them,
Okay.
from S&S.
Yeah.
But they made two different.
Right.
And the two different was the difference between street riding, basically,
Yeah.
and racing.
Right.
So the racing side, the clearances would be up to like 4,000,
Okay.
4,500.
Right.
But on your street side one, maximum was 3.
Oh wow.
So it should have been like 2.5.
Right.
And it was just a small thing in them. But and I had a hard time finding them because they're obsolete.
Yeah. Like
You know
the
what I
cam.
mean? Had to go through stuff to find the settings and find the information on them.
Yeah.
But that could be some part of what went on there.
Right.
As
Right.
far as sizing and what. I don't know what it seems like they sized it out way out on the large side.
Right.
You know what I mean? As
Well, I
if
like your
somebody was
comment.
just going to get on it and burn it, you know.
I liked your comment on your last video about whoever did this before didn't measure the cylinders, and they just put pistons in, and that you're supposed to make your cylinders match your pistons.
That's right.
Because your pistons have a variation sometimes.
That's right. Very
So
much
you always match your cylinders to your pistons, and this didn't happen.
That's right.
Right.
I think that's what didn't happen, you know, and they put a new set of rings in it, and away they went.
Right. So we got to do a little brake work. This is no good. Imagine riding down the road with that. There's some kind of a mechanism spring, but Ralph's got a thing, a way to fix that up. And I don't expect Ralph to do everything on this bike. I can do a few things here and there. I don't want to do any engine work, but I want to learn about it. But he's going to give me some parts, and we're going to get that fixed up. All right, wow.
Well, I'm glad you come up today, Gus.
Yeah.
Give you a little better look on what you've got with your machine there
Yeah.
and where we're going, and we got a good idea now. So
I appreciate it.
no problem, no problem at all. I like people to show the interest in learning about this
100%.
stuff. So
There's Norm, and I took the brakes apart.
there you go.
He's going to put them back together. All
yeah,
right.
but at least you did something.
Yeah. And I'm only an hour away, so
There
it's,
you go.
I
Now
can,
you see what it is. Yeah.
I'm an hour away, so we can get up here again.
Yeah.
There's no trouble. Anyways, maybe once the cases get taken out, the bottom of the engine, and they get split, we'll take a trip up and see what we're looking at. And no more surprises.
No more surprises. I think we pretty well got it covered now.
Right on.
Cool.
All right, thanks for watching. So one last thing, somebody somewheres asked me about decals, and I don't know who it was or where it was, but they told me to put them at Ralph's. So here they are. They're at Ralph's, so come and get them. All right. Right on. So you saw our trip. We had a good trip down to see Sean, and we also had a good trip to see Ralph, working on my old 79 FXE F. So yeah, so it needs work. We know that. You know, there were some mistakes made, but that's fine. We're gonna fix it up. You saw some of the head work that's gonna get done. Oversized valves. What's that mean? More fuel, more air, more power? Yeah. Anyways, we got to figure out what cam we're putting in it. Put a mild cam, maybe a little more than a mild cam. Get some lumpiness to it. You know, we're doing it from the bottom up. You know, the motor's going to come out. We're going to split the cases, or Ralph's going to split the cases. I'm going to go down and check it out. We're going to make sure everything's nice and clean. New seals, new gaskets, new bearings. This is a full-on refreshing of an old shovel head that's been goofed around with for a while. Ralph's going to make it right. Ralph's the guy. I can't think of any other place that I'd rather have my engine be looked at and be worked on. And Ralph is meticulous. If you watch his channel, It's My Time, Let's Go, you'll see all the little tips and tricks and secrets about identifying pistons with a rib, you know, and a little mark on the side representing it should be on the right side of the bike, not the left side like he found. You know, there's all kinds of little, you know, he took the oil pump apart. There's little seals that can go in two ways, but only one way is the correct way. You know, this shit you don't read in books. This is how you just know this stuff. And he's sharing his knowledge on his channel for anybody that wants to watch it. So I totally recommend that if you want to learn about old shovel heads and maybe 96 cubic inch twin cams, he's got some videos up on that. You know, working on his blacked out Evo. You know, he's got all kinds of good content on his channel, and he's sharing the knowledge. He's educating, and that's what we're trying to do. I'm not a big educator, but I will show you tips and tricks. You know, I'm trying to get this Harley set up working on a Honda, and I watched Grease's Garage the other day, and he's got his caliper close to his swing arm, and his caliper is held in place by his swing arm. You know, I don't need a brake stay rod that I'm waiting to get made. But, you know, I might take this all apart again, pull that off, use my shorter brake line, and put my caliper in between the shock and the swing arm. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Trial and error, right? There's no rules. It's what works. It works, right? So yeah, so we're having fun. I just want to wrap it up. We got brakes on the Honda right now, but I got to lock in this caliper before I take it for a scoot down the path. Anyways, it's all ice out there still. It's crazy weather, crazy. Yes, it's going to go to 5 degrees today, but the ice ain't melting. It's like freaking rock hard, you know. Anyways, we got to wrap it up, and I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I know I've said that. And watch if you can. If you've made it to the end of the video, I thank you. I'm looking at the analytics, and a lot of people are only watching for a couple of minutes and tuning out. But anyways, that's your choice. I say it's funny. I try to encourage people to do stuff, work on stuff, garden, wheelbarrows, motorcycles, and get away from your screens. And somebody said, well, if we get away from our screens, then we're not able to watch you. So don't get away from all your screens. Turn off the news channels, maybe. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to promote good health up here and keep it good. You know, we don't need any more things triggering our health. That's a good point. So, wrenching for wellness. That's what I'm promoting. Wrenching for wellness. Get out and wrench on something. So, sorry about that. Thanks for watching. Check out Ralph's channel. Check out Sean's channel, SNS Customs, and Ralph. It's My Time, Let's Go. You know, there's another guy, Hippie Shopper Corner. He's working on old shovel. He's calling out Ralph every friggin' week because I guess they're talking a lot. Anyways, he's south of the border. We're north of the border. And he's calling out his Canadian friends once in a while on his channels. You know, there's Hippie Shopper's Corner, there's Grease's Garage, there's a multitude of fellas working on bikes and promoting wrenching, and that's what I'm trying to do. Anyways, I want to say thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens next week. I don't know. All right. See ya.